I've chosen to base this 1-hour lesson on the methods and knowledge required to successfully plan an essay. The 5 steps that I have formulated employ pedagogic principles to make learning happen. Mainly, the pedagogy that has moulded this lesson is that of computational thinking, which requires information to be broken down, creating an algorithm for successful learning development. Computational thinking also allows us to logically organise and analyse data for our use, specifically useful in the process of arranging key points throughout an essay. To embed computational thinking, I have broken the task into 5 main steps for effective essay planning. I have carefully considered whether using innovative technologies would enhance student experience or learning for each step, as I have used 4 technologies that enhance learning, teaching and assessment, with differentiation for challenge through choices of topic, depth and timescale. My innovative technologies cater well for a class of students who work at different paces, allowing access to materials via UniLearn, YouTube and shared links sent out prior to the lesson. The first step in my essay planning lesson is to generate initial ideas that could be potential essay topics. I have chosen Coggle as my innovative technology that will allow students to record their ideas using multimodal learning. Using colour, image and text, students can map out ideas for initial assessment, as I will be observing progress during the task. Ideas can be recorded like this, adding subtopics, new ideas, clearly arranged for viewing. These are easily downloaded and shared using the top right-hand functions. Ideas are organised and colour-coded for easy reading. These thought showers will allow me to assess the scope and quality of ideas in my class, while also empowering learners with the choice of topics, gaining organisation through innovative technology. The second step in my essay planning session requires students to consider research methods. Google Docs allows us, during this task, to work collaboratively on a list of research methods and resources to inspire each other to use a range of sources to enrich our knowledge bases while writing our essays. When learners add to the list, the document is automatically updated, allowing access to everybody else's answers for a broad and varied outcome. This document is available to anybody with a link, sent an email to each learner, and all changes are saved in Drive for access during the session, after the session, and if learners wanted to revisit or recontribute to the list when they are covering their research, it is available still for their viewing. For the third step, I did not use an innovative technology, as I felt my learners' experience would not have been enhanced by using technology to pick out 4 key points under their chosen topics. I felt these were better kept simple, with subsequently more time for more complex steps that will be enhanced by innovative technologies. My view was much the same for the structure step, as I thought it best not to overcomplicate essay structures that are required by the awarding bodies. As creative subjects require images at the end of essays usually, using an online form to follow the structure may have been more of a hindrance than an enhancement in the learning process here. Step 5, however, referencing, has been enhanced by an innovative technology, using Movely to create a short video explaining how to correctly Harvard reference sources of information in reference lists. This video has been published to YouTube, discoverable by typing Harvard Reference Guide into the search bar or following links via UniLearn. This video addresses how to reference these listed sources, using animation, image and text to promote a deeper understanding through multimodal learning. It is suggested that learners revisit this video while referencing, pausing at the appropriate time to gather the information required to correctly insert references into their reference lists. This video covers most likely sources for creative essay, making algorithmic behaviour for computational thinking, enhancing the learning of my students. This e-learning tool focuses on an area of essay writing challenging to many students. It encourages active engagement with the technology to overcome challenges while referencing their sources. Using an accessible and animated tool to explain and demonstrate Harvard referencing, this will encourage my learners, while broaching their reference lists, that this is an easy to follow formula, and I hope it will lessen the ambiguity surrounding the step. A feature of my chosen pedagogy here is that of data representation, transposed here into the way we write our references. By breaking down essay planning into a range of steps, simplifying the tasks at hand to maximise accessibility and minimise anxiety surrounding essay planning and writing. Now that we have completed our 5 steps using innovative technologies to enhance learning and teaching, we are going to now look at how we can enhance assessment by using innovative technologies too. The final innovative technology has been altered slightly for the purposes of this lesson. Originally, the site Monday is used for workplace organisation task sharing. In this context, I have developed checklists, duplicated for each learner to find their student number in the left-hand tab and to complete their checklist. Questions are listed, designed to track progress and formatively assess how my learners are getting on with the essay planning tasks. To the right of each question, there's a drop-down box providing optional answers to the checklist questions. These include yes, stuck, or working on it. Additionally, the comment section is open for learners to express difficulty sending comments as emails and notifying me in the top left bar where the bell icon is. Students can be easily added, and checklists can be duplicated to track an entire class's progress, made simple by inviting team members at the top of the screen. The site allows for shareable boards also. For collaborative classroom tasks, opportunities in the future lessons can be quite exciting. When tasks are complete, there are boxes next to each question which can be ticked. And they can also be unticked. And further questions can be added as required as the module goes on by using this Create a New Pulse section at the bottom of the questions. This site allows me to keep track of my students and their progress when they are not in the classroom, and it allows me also for my learners to dissect the components of essay planning, using each task separately to decompose the lesson aim into a computational thinking pedagogy. The aim of my lesson is to gain an understanding of how to plan an essay. This understanding will more than likely require revisiting after the session, therefore all materials are available via UniLearn and email links prior to the session. This contributes to technology's enhancement of learning, teaching and assessment, as well as my chosen programmes, Coggle, Google Docs, Movely and Monday, to engage computational thinking into my lessons. Thank you.